Hey, community.
The husbands are back.
Here's what's brewing today.
Holidays with our husbands.
Ask your aunties, only fans or only me?
And curiosity, let's get deep. So get your cups ready for Minoritea Report.
Hey, welcome to Minoritea Report. It's Auntie Corel.
It's Auntie Dwan.
And it's Auntie Jarrell.
Ooh, and it's a husband episode.
I can say hi now. That's your point.
Hello.
Yes.
Husbands.
Hi.
What's up?
I feel like it's the same thing every there. It's like, okay, speak, ladies.
We need to give them cue cards.
Just give us 5 minutes.
I just don't want to overtake the damn show. Go ahead.
Oh Lord. But yeah, community, we always get them DMs saying when the husbands come back, especially my god sister. I need to shout my god sister this year, Alyssa, because she be commenting all the time. And then she be loving the husband episode. So, Alyssa, this episode's dedicated to you. Who knows where it's going to go? Who knows what we're going to say? And hopefully we survive to the end of the episode. So, husbands, how you been? It's been a year since the last one. It's a yearly tradition now. You all been good? All is well?
I've missed being on.
Do you want to come on more?
Yeah, we could do like a biannual thing.
Yeah, I think we should. I think it should be definitely
A summer check-in.
Yeah, a summer check-in. I'm here for that. Fizz is just sipping his juice like, we'll see.
I say a spring check-in.
Okay, look at your physical.
Whatever.
Damn. And how are you doing, Dewana Jarrell?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's every time we do a husband's episode, it's always awkward the first like 5 minutes because like Dewan Jarrell now we just have the cadence. It is what it is, you know. You add 3 more people, it's like shit. What do we say?
It's not about what to say, it's what not to say. That's what I'm like.
Right on.
I just imagine like talking over one another on a podcast probably doesn't always sound that great, so I just try to talk when nobody else is.
It was funny the other day, Corey, and we're like these episodes. I don't think people realize how funny Adam is in real life. Like Adam is fucking hilarious, and he's probably more talkative than people realize. But like these episodes, he kind of sometimes by the end of the episode he's getting in there. But I was like, people don't realize how funny Adam fucking is actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Same with this one over here that I'm pointing at over here.
right?
Okay.
Fizz turned up.
Yeah, look, y'all been in the group chats. Y'all didn't seen the messages.
Just let me finish this. So we'll get there.
And Fizz, congrats, by the way. We've mentioned on a prior episode, but congrats on your citizenship, boo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I'm still looking at that passport. I'm like, ooh, bitch, I'm American.
Bitch, I'm American.
Right. That's dope. What's the I don't even know what the test is all about. Like, was it hard or is it just like a lot of studying and you better not miss a question? Are you allowed to miss a question?
I mean, it was not that hard. There were some stupid questions that when they asked me, I was like, are you really asking me? Do you really want me to answer this? Because it was like, who do we border up north? Like, what country? I was like, okay. Do you want me to say Canada? He was like, yeah, you have to say it.
That's interesting.
They show the test on the TikTok. I watch it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I surprisingly do well on it.
Is it basically like an American pop culture test?
It's so simple.
I would probably fail at that.
Yeah, it's
You would fail at the pop culture one?
yeah.
I think so.
I don't know. So you sit there and just rewatch it all the time, get the answers right by the end?
I get about 4 right, and then I sweat.
Corey and his TikTok. Lord help
I'm
us.
addicted.
He is. Well, I'm glad everyone's doing well. And we'll hop right into this because usually these episodes end up running longer than we plan on.
I know, that's right.
We sent a question out to the community just to see if there's any questions that they wanted to ask you all. because we talk about you all the time on the podcast. And the one that was kind of interesting, because obviously it's the holiday time frame now, was just, are there any cultural differences that we had to adjust to in our relationships? And they didn't mention the holiday, but since it's Christmas and Kwanzaa and Hanukkah and all the
that's
other
where
ones.
you typically see those the traditions showing out is around the holidays.
That part. So I'm curious, maybe we'll start with Adam. Like, when you and Dewan first started, were there traditions during the holiday time frame that you guys butted heads on, or that you were like, oh no, I like that, let's keep that, or anything like that?
Honestly, not really. I wanted to say something really fun and exciting, but not really. It was more so like, I remember at the beginning, it was more so like us figuring out like who we were going to spend which days with, which we still do, because obviously we travel home to see the family. But I will say that the Hawkins are insane when it comes to board games. So this family will get into fights over board games. Hey. So that's
Wait, do you play or do you sit it out? You're like, you know what, I'm gonna tap out.
My attention span is very, very limited with certain games, so I usually sit it out. Yeah, but I'm on the sidelines watching. But I would say that's probably one thing I'm like, I always forget until the board games come out, and I'm like, oh shit, here we go.
It's like Christmas is about to be spoiled. What about you, Dawn?
Game pieces everywhere.
Period.
Yeah, I think that was like the only time that it was ever like over a board game, though. Right?
Okay.
Okay.
Like, if you say so.
I guess.
In case anybody's listening to this.
That's smart man. Smart man.
You see what I have to deal with. Holiday traditions, family traditions, not really. Yeah, I think, our families are pretty like similar in terms of like we all like to spend quality time with each other and all that. What was different? I don't know. There isn't anything that's like,
think it's that exciting.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe that's it. It's things are really lively and popping in my house.
It takes over the phone.
And then it's super quiet. Yep.
I'm interested for Fizz, like even Fizz, just even outside the relationship, like America culture in the holidays is probably different as well. But then obviously the interracial play as well. Like, what's your perspective on it?
I don't know, like I feel every time around holidays I forget how much food you guys cook during holidays. And every time come December I'm like, holy crap, this is a lot. So I feel like that was the most shocking thing for me, to just see how much food you guys prepare.
Yeah.
And eat actually every December. So, but beside that, I feel like everything is pretty much the same in Kosovo as well. Like, although they don't celebrate Christmas as much because Kosovo is mostly like Muslim country, but in my family, we always celebrated Christmas, New Year's, and all of the holidays. So yeah, I feel like we haven't had that much time to spend Christmas or holidays with Jarrell's family or even with my family because of COVID and all this. So
yeah,
the last 3 or 4 years, I think we've been home making our own traditions here and trying to come to a middle ground where we're like, okay.
I'm like, is it just me or is the conversation getting slower?
You chicken edible?
Right, we all ain't trying to step on toes quite yet. Is that what you think too, Jarrell?
Yeah, no, honestly, like, well, he also left out the part that like Christmas is his favorite holiday.
Oh, yeah.
So like, he's like Christmas music will play throughout the year, like at random times. Like what in September he was playing Michael Bublé.
As you
Like
should.
just
Right?
like I said on my Facebook post, like I was just like, oh, it's fog, and all of a sudden he breaks out the Christmas music. Like it ain't even cold. Like it was still in the 80s and the 70s, you know, in Seattle, and he's here comes Santa Claus and all sorts of shit.
Why
like
not
that.
though? It makes me happy, so just play it.
I make you happy, so let me just do that work, okay? You don't need me to, okay?
You just need to start singing it, Jarrell.
Right. But no, like honestly, between you know, like he has a brother and a cousin here, and two cousins here in the US. And so we kind of do what you all have to do too as well, like decide, you know, where do we spend our time for the holidays. And unfortunately, because of planning, like we tend to it ends up being last minute, and then we end up like missing out, and like no one sees anyone, and so we end up doing things ourselves and making our own traditions, which I mean really is just, you know, making a meal. And I just end up just like delivering plates to friends who stay in Seattle and don't get to go home to see their family. So I still cook the whole spread, like you got 15 people coming over, and then I just go and deliver it, so that way we don't have a whole bunch of leftovers. Because you can't just make a thing of dressing for two people, you know, or like mac and cheese for two people. Like that's just not how it goes, you know. So
you gotta fry that stuff up the next day in a frying pan with some butter. Get it
Hey.
crispy. Oh my god.
That is something I did learn from Corey. Like he'll take all like the leftovers, like the ham, the turkey, the stuffing, the whatever. And, like we have like a big kind of like almost like not a wok, but I don't know how, it's just a big ass skillet.
It's a big frying pan.
And and put that butter down there and let that shit simmer and sizzle and fry up. And it gets like little crispy bits. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. What about you?
What about me?
Any like?
No, it's been not really.
I think the only difference is, like I hinted at it, is like the dressing and stuffing conversation. We just had it when I was at or Sam's Club the other day. I was like, because they had like the stuffing there, and he usually makes way too much. And I was like,
well, you gotta stuff the bird, and then you gotta make some on the side.
Yeah, I don't like the stuff with bird
So
because
all
I
that
don't.
juice gets
That's
in there.
weird. There's something weird about that to me. But I FaceTimed and I was like, "Is this the stuffing that you like?" He's like, "Yeah, as long as it's not the cornbread dressing." And that's the biggest difference, because I still like cornbread dressing better than stuffing.
Yep.
And
Same.
It's dry.
No, it's
boring.
not. It is. I don't know what cornbread stuff you don't have. You got it that one year from like Whole Foods or some shit. You brought it home to be kind. I was like, that ain't it. Thank you for the consideration.
You're welcome. Never again.
But I think that's probably the biggest thing. And then obviously we're trying to figure out whenever we're going home, where we're going, blah blah blah, and all that. But
Well, COVID was nice because last year you and I spent Christmas together. He flew back Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And then we just had Christmas together. It was nice.
Yeah, I think that was the first time. What did we do COVID year?
That was the first time.
I forget.
I don't know.
No, I think 2020 and then maybe it was 2 years in a row. We actually spent Christmas Day in Atlanta instead of like back in Michigan.
Wow.
And we kind of talked about it this year, but I think just the way the holiday falls.
I want to go home.
He actually wanted to go home, which I'm like, okay, let's go home then, boo.
yeah.
But, you know, I'll go a little dive deeper. It's not just the relationship, what you change into. It's like when you have parent or don't have parents anymore, all those things you want to keep alive and do those tradition things. And it's usually based around food. But that's I would say, I don't see any difference what we had to adapt to in our relationship, to be quite honest. It's like any married couple trying to figure out where to go when. It's just the parental thing kind of goes away, and then that's the stuff I think is more important to try to keep alive. But now we have smoked king crab legs for Christmas dinner. We switched that up about 10 years ago. That's a delicious Christmas dinner.
Yeah, they do like crab legs,
crab legs and
steak,
forever.
Filet mignon.
Yeah.
Ooh. And I just eat the crab leg.
Yeah, and they be like tearing that shit up.
Our anniversary is also the day after Christmas
Yeah.
too, so that's another thing that plays a big factor into what we do for Christmas as well too.
Yeah,
Because we also like, do we want to do something for our anniversary? And then if we wait too long, then all of a sudden, it's my birthday. So then there's just a lot of celebrating that happens in like a 9-day span between Christmas and my birthday. There's just a lot happening.
yeah.
So
Can I say
literally
something?
have.
Yeah.
I think that's great. It's kind of a boring question.
It was
It's too late. You gotta ask it now.
It was a
Oh,
community
this one?
question.
Oh,
Tell
this was a
well,
question.
tell the community step their pussy up then.
Community, step it up. That was boring. Can we go to the next subject?
Oh damn.
Oh, well, damn. Then what you want to talk about?
We can talk about me. I don't care.
Oh, girl.
Anything. No, let me next.
Community, now you see what I deal with all day, every day. I think people think I exaggerate Corey Edward. She's just her. She's just her.
I'm her. She.
It's a good song.
That is a good song. How do you like New York Christmas over Chicago Christmas?
Oh,
There's too many people here, so it's like,
So we ain't going.
the traditional stuff, like the Rockefeller Center and all of that. There's just fucking people everywhere.
It is,
and
but
I don't like that.
Yeah.
but have you gotten that one? There was one night when I lived in New York. It was those big snowflakes, and they would fall really slow, and there was a lot of them. And we walked through by Rockefeller Center, and it was the most magical moment of my life.
That sounds amazing. I have not thought
He's
of
like, no, I ain't seen that snow.
But it was like the most perfect. New York Christmas is the best.
I think
I
if
don't
you,
think anyone
yeah, I
does
think
that.
if you honestly don't live here, it's probably a little bit different of an experience. I think because you're more open. I mean, yeah, you're more open. You're here to experience that. Where if you're here and surrounded by, people all the time, especially in that area, you're just kind of like, get me out of here.
It's a quick walkthrough, but it was magical. I didn't, like,
That
stop.
sounds
stay.
amazing.
That's on his list too.
Yeah.
Is to go to New York, specifically around Christmas.
Around holidays.
We'll come to
Yeah.
Philly and we'll take the train into New York.
That's the
There you
way.
go.
Sounds like a plan.
That's gonna have to be next year for sure.
He's like, not this year. No, not doing it. Fizz, why do you love Christmas so much? Where does it stem from?
I don't know. I think it comes from my parents, from my family. My mom, literally, Christmas tree comes up like 1st of December, and it's there all the way to 1st of February. So we keep it for 2 months. And I think it just reminds me of like my parents, my family. So yeah, I really do like holidays.
I love Christmas. Too.
I love
Yeah.
Christmas too.
It's like
Oh,
start
yeah.
decorating it and putting all the stuff everywhere and just play songs.
Corey's had this shit up since November 1st.
November 1st, it starts going up. It takes 2
What?
weeks.
November
Yeah.
1st.
I want to see a tour.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
When
it's
you
amazing.
put it up. That's
Yeah.
2 weeks away.
It's a Christmas
Yeah,
freaking
November
wonderland.
Well, by the time this episode come out, it was a month ago.
Exactly.
Right. I would put ours up early too, but they don't, like last year they didn't put out trees until like December. It was so strange.
Oh, do you get a real tree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have space to like store a
Store
fake
it,
tree.
yeah.
Yeah.
I bought it
Thank goodness for his brother and his garages, so we can store our fig tree over there.
Really?
Yeah. No, we normally save ours for like the week of Thanksgiving. Like we'll have like a night, and then I'm like, all right, girl, you can put on the Christmas music.
Let's do it.
Like, yeah. I'm like, I will partake in this one day
Yeah.
and putting up the Christmas tree. But that's actually one of the fun things is like when it comes to decorating, like I pick a color and he picks a color.
Yeah.
And I be trying to, because he's like, I don't want no purple. I don't want this color. And I don't want green on my tree and all this other stuff. So he be trying to like be hinting, so I want this color, you know. But I still be pushing and be like, no, you already set that color, so I'm gonna say no.
I just stay out the way. I just stay out the way because he get irritated when it's not exactly what he envisions in his mind, that nobody can read his damn mind. So I'm like, you know what? Learn my lesson early on. And luckily, like, I'm obsessed with Christmas too, so like I trust his vision. But I just learned to stay out the way until he bitches me that I didn't help.
No, just keep your color to yourself.
Okay.
So, and literally half our basement is like, we didn't. Well, I realized it in Atlanta, but he didn't realize it until we left Atlanta how much Christmas shit we have.
We have a lot.
And then he's just like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "Why do I have so much stuff?" Good question.
I threw a lot in there.
Valid question.
Look, ever since Corey told us, we saw y'all Christmas tree 2 years ago. We've been adding baby's breath to the Christmas tree every single year. Ever since that, look, he's like, I want that. That's a great idea.
Isn't that beautiful?
And it
looks like
smells
snow.
so good.
I know. It keeps smelling through for months.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
It's a mess. That's a mess.
Yeah, we don't have baby's breath in New York.
Sewer
It's like, where
breath.
they sell that at?
Ooh, y'all got that?
It's nice though.
Oh my god, I know.
It looks like snow. It's amazing.
And I will say it is cute. I will say I do think it's really cute when we had
What, like 2 years ago, we went overboard with those, so we had to like put everywhere in the house, like
Yeah.
flowers, because we bought way too much.
What a case of it. I mean, there was a case of that tree.
Yeah, he was putting baby's breath everywhere. And then he got mad because remember you got upset because you're like, when you were taking it down, you're like, this shit is fucking everywhere. I'm like,
You guys
you girl.
Get it to yourself.
So did. I'm gonna stay out the way now too. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always felt some kind of way about Christmas. I don't know, just because like when your birthday's around a holiday, especially around Christmas, you always got one gift for 2 different days. And so between that and fucking retail, it's a no for me. I just I can't. I've dealt with some horrible ass people and some crazy ass hours and 11 years in retail, and literally having to, like, even on Thanksgiving Day, like having to go and work, you know, on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
Nah.
so it really just kind of ruined the holidays for me. And I just like, I really actually, I feel bad. Damn, I know my family probably listening to this too. But actually, I had slept just great when it's just the 2 of us, and I don't go back and see my family because my family they imagine 15 Jarrells. There you go. There you go.
No, ma'am.
There you go. So,
I'm not gonna say anything.
Right. I'm just gonna say this.
Sip the water.
Yeah, no, I like going home, especially like when we were living in Dallas and Atlanta, because I still associate
Cold.
yeah, the cold with like the holiday time frame. So it was nice to kind of get out like warmer weather, chill out for a second, and then come back to warmer weather. But now this year, Philly, yeah, we'll check in on us in like March, because it's gonna be interesting this winter, and it's already like starting to cool down earlier. So. Bless you, boo.
Bless you. The weather
Sorry.
right now is perfect.
Yeah.
for some reason, like he always get his wish. It always snows on Christmas Day in Seattle.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Really?
It literally always snows. For the 5 years I've been here, it has literally snowed every fucking day on Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah. And not a crazy snow, like the perfect Christmas snow where it's gone the next day.
That part.
But it gives you the snow globe, kind of like what Corey was mentioning before, where it's just like blowing everywhere and falling very softly and stuff like that. And then the next day it's gone.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, community. Well, let us know if you like this time frame. And again, we just know this time of year kind of maybe is triggering for some folks. Maybe they don't have a partner, a husband, whatever, family, friends, and so it's easy to feel lonely and overlooked this time of year.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be humming a Christmas song to this speech.
Right, it's like cue the music. So I got a song for you.
Corey, what's your favorite Christmas song?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Baby, It's Cold Outside.
Baby, It's Cold Outside.
I like that one, and I like Silent Night.
Silent Night.
And I like Away in a Manger.
I said song. This is why it works because Corell does the same thing.
Right. Adding on top of each other.
So do.
Wait, you want to know one I don't like? I don't like that Mariah Carey song.
Don't tell DeJuan then.
Sorry.
That's DeJuan's homegirl. That's my homegirl too. I like Mariah.
What about you, Adam? Do you have one?
I like that Christmas song.
Yeah, I love Nat King Cole's.
Yeah.
Nat King Cole, A Christmas Song. It's like one of my favorites. Honestly, that whole album just slaps.
Ooh, okay, Nat King Cole was slapping.
Slaps. Okay.
That kid didn't even know he was slapping back in the day.
He was slapping before anyone was slapping.
I love his voice.
I bet he knew he was slapping.
He was slapping something. On them Christmas holidays. Chestnuts were really roasting that year.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I know yours, but you want to share with everyone else what yours?
I feel like I don't have like a favorite Christmas song. Like all the Christmas songs are my favorite.
Okay, but what's your favorite Christmas album to listen to?
I mean, of course, it's Michael Bublé. All of his albums, like
Is he cute?
around Christmas.
Actually, I saw him on the news. He's doing a little tour anthem. He's all right.
Yeah.
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 Wait, DeJuan, I feel like you took an edible.
No, it's just I'm trying to think about Michael Bublé. Like,
and Christmas music, because we know Auntie Shaw don't care about Christmas music either. So
no, not my cup of tea.
Yeah, same.
I just like the old stuff.
What's the one that you always play at like? You will play like July. There's like some like instrumental that you'll play when you're like cooking.
I like the best album to cook to is George Winston December.
That's what it is.
It's like that's the best. It's all piano. Oh my god!
And he'll like play it in like June.
It's calming. It's relaxing. It just makes you feel good inside.
Now, I don't like listening to Christmas music, but I do like going to Christmas shows. Like, I love watching like a chorus or choir or someone or like going to like a church that's putting on like a Christmas show. Like, I love hearing Christmas carols sang by, some soulful singers, But other than that, I don't really care for a particular person or like an album.
Yeah.
Although I do listen to DC3's Christmas album. No, honestly, their Silent Night is pretty good, and their melody there is really good too. They do
Michelle's
some really good.
Oh Holy Night. I think she did the solo.
Yeah, Oh Holy Night. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
It's actually really good. It's good.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. But all right, well, community, we're gonna take a quick little tea break. We interrupt this episode for very important information.
That's right. You've been asking for it for a long time, and we have heard you.
Yep, it's been a long time coming, but it's finally here.
Yo,
aunties
got
merch! Hey, that's right. You know what? We got tees, we got long tees, we got sweatshirts, we got fanny packs, there's just a whole gamut of stuff out there. So go and check that out.
We are so appreciative of your love and support, and we are so excited to launch it. Girl, where can we find this at?
Ma'am, they can head right over to minorityReport.com to check out the selection.
That's right. That's MINORITEA report.com.
Woo! I'm about to go get me some myself. All righty, ladies. What time is it?
Ask your
aunties.
All right, you got it, DeJuan.
I got it. So, came across this question just online, and I thought that there might be an interesting topic for us to discuss. So, This person writes in and says, I've been with my boyfriend for almost 3 years. A year ago, I found out he paid to watch women on OnlyFans. When I asked him about it, he said we're only going through a bad patch, and he was curious. Even though he even told me that that the video didn't turn him on, and he was just intrigued. And the idea that my boyfriend would pay to watch someone else. The idea. Let's see, where was I? Oh, there it is. The idea that my boyfriend would pay to watch someone else be sexual makes me physically sick, and like I'm not attractive enough. I feel like I wouldn't be as upset if he was just watching porn, but there's something about him paying for OnlyFans that makes it feel much worse to me. So I guess my question is, should I be so bothered by this, or should I just consider it a kind of watching porn?
It is porn. Not a kind of. I'll let you go first.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, first off, I would take that money and go to the casino instead of watching that. Second of all, he should just dump her. Because that's
just stupid.
Next.
Ooh, damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Honestly,
Wait, so he should dump her?
Yeah, it's just dumb. Why would you? Come on.
he kind of sounds like an idiot though, because first of all, why is he not just Googling these people? Literally Google their videos and their pictures.
Spend your money at the casino.
First
More
of
of a
all.
chance.
And that answer sounds very half-assed. Like, that is such a bullshit answer. I wouldn't accept that. I mean, I don't think it's cheating. I don't know. I just think that his response is just very like pointless.
The husband's coming with it today. Damn. What you thinking, Nick?
I don't know. I feel like this question is a little bit, I don't want to say silly, but I think probably it might come from her maybe not having enough experience in relationships, or who knows God what, because everybody watches porn, and I would consider that just as watching porn. So
Yeah.
to me, it's like,
All right.
okay, whatever.
Do you watch porn?
Hell yeah. Girl, you know I do. We be sending me like, girl, you
We
see
talked
this?
about this last time.
I feel like there's some insecurity in herself.
Yeah, there's some insecurity,
Like,
which
more
is
about her
fine.
than him.
I feel so disgusted that he would watch that, and girl, bye. Like, come on. Like,
But
and-
seriously, let me ask you: Do
Yeah.
you guys pay for OnlyFans?
I have.
Really?
I have no.
Well,
I have.
because here's what happens. Because Twitter is where I normally go. But
Yeah.
sometimes they be like, "Oh, you gotta go. Here's a sale, $2." I'm like, "Okay, then I can spend $2. That's a pack of
You
bubble gum."
So then you screen cap and then you unsubscribe.
No.
Is that what you're telling me?
I just watch for the little 30 days, and I don't even watch for the 30 days. I watch for the day I need to jerk off, and then I'm good to go.
Jerk off?
Honey, you know I do.
That's just too much work.
What,
Jerking
to pay?
Yeah,
Not
that's
really.
just too much.
You just push a button.
Thank you. Apple Pay is
no.
miraculous.
It's
Well,
like when you go to
in
the
case
grocery
you
store,
didn't
you just
know.
tap your card on the
Tap,
screen.
tap, tap in.
Like, you just,
In case you didn't know, you can usually find them on Twitter.
No, but
And
that's
if
what I'm
not, you can
saying. I
Google
always
it.
go to Twitter first, but then when you don't see what you need to see,
Oh, you got.
yeah, you hop on over to the OnlyFans. Be like,
Got
okay.
it.
And some of these dudes be thinking they worth like $40. Nah, Playboy. No. I'll catch you on the sale. Black Friday. Thank you. Give me that little $3.99. That little
Or a regular
$2.99.
Tuesday.
You know, right? So that's when they might catch it. But then sometimes you get it, and you're like, okay, that wasn't what it was. Like the fantasy almost out is better than the
do
actual
they-
payment.
So do you actually see them naked? Are they just like
Yeah.
jerking off or something?
Whatever they promote themselves doing.
yeah, that's
And
their own
she's
video.
like, ooh.
Mental
He's
note.
intrigued now because he was like,
Mental note.
I mean, I don't think I'd rather go to the casino, but I don't even have the Twitter.
Yeah, you
The
don't.
Twitter. The
I mean, I've
But
done
you
it a
be on
couple
TikTok
times.
all day.
I've paid for a couple times because I prefer more of like the amateur type videos versus the studio. Like,
Same
oh my
here.
God, I'm delivering a package for you.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Like
my titty
get the
fell
fuck
out.
out of here. Like, you know, we here to fuck. Like, so why we got to be doing more than just fucking?
That
Like,
part.
you know, like you there to do that. I'm here to watch. Like, just get all that stuff out the way. You know. So.
I like the
Typically, like on
amateur better.
OnlyFans, you'll get more of that.
Yeah.
You get more of that.
I'm with you though. I like the amateur.
Oh, Alexa, no, Alexa, no, Alexa.
Alexa,
That was a safe
Alexa.
word. I think she dropped a safe word.
It's on my account, so stop.
That's funny.
Oh, Alexa said, "I like it too, ho."
That's great.
Dewan, what about you though? How do you feel about it?
I'm feeling a little conflicted.
What's that?
On the one hand, I can understand, you know, how someone could feel like if their partner is paying for OnlyFans, which I do feel is a little bit different than like regular porn in the sense that you can actually interact with them. And so
But can't you interact with them on Twitter and TikTok and Instagram and Facebook Messenger? And,
Yeah.
I don't think they're sending personalized videos on Twitter.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, if they putting their junk out there on Twitter, they doing that on Twitter.
1000%.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I buy my husband lap dances at a strip club.
You buy my husband a lap dance.
Sharing is caring. You're welcome. I love it. Did I really? That was so sweet. of you.
Yes, you did. That was his
Last
first male strip
Christmas?
club. That was his first male strip. No, it was
They were all-
Easter. It was
Oh,
Easter 4 years
yeah.
ago.
Yeah, Atlanta. Oh, they closed that place down.
I know.
All
That's
right.
sad.
Stream Richards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best strip club ever.
Do you feel, and so I guess the question, she feels like she's been cheated on. Do you think watching porn or buying OnlyFans and Twitter and all that is cheating? Like, I guess Adam, you
No,
already said it's
I don't
cheating.
think
But
so.
I honestly feel like a lot of women feel like porn is like cheating. I have heard women say that before.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it must be like a thing on,
Like a
on
thing.
that side.
It's like a straight
On that
thing.
side.
Oh,
Like, Adam, on that side. Over there. That's what they do that at.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think I would ever consider that. Like,
I mean, if they're like in their DMs and shit, then you might have a problem. But if they're just watching their stuff, I don't think it's anything to worry about.
and even that, like, I'm like, boo, what he said? What he had said? He coming over, girl.
If he's a masseuse, yes. If not,
I do kind of feel like this is also like this is also a very straight kind of situation because
Yeah, it feels very straight.
yeah.
I'm just having a hard time figuring out why this is really a big issue for her. You know,
I feel
like I
sometimes-
can understand her not like having a distinction between regular porn videos on videotape and like, you know, and OnlyFans, but this feels like a stretch to me, to be honest with you.
And I feel like sometimes in the straight world, they feel like they have to act that way. You know, it's like, oh my God, I can't believe my man was on OnlyFans. Like, it's like this performative number to get your homegirls. Like, yeah, I can't. I call my husband too. Looking at, it's like, girl, like, do you genuinely care, or do you feel like you had to say something because all your friends care or your mama cared back in the day or something like that? And you know, so that's why I kind of feel like a lot of times in the straight world, they don't really dissect if they truly care or not. They feel something like they're obligated to care. When it's like, girl, her titties look cute. Come on now.
I will say though, a couple days ago, I was talking to a mutual friend of ours, and they were dating someone, and they were out at a bar, and like the person was like, "Oh, he cute. Like I see him looking," and he got in his feelings about it and was like, "I don't like that. Like I don't want to hear that and stuff like that." And and I kind of told him like about like our experience, because like the first like year and a half, maybe 2 years, you know, we were definitely like not saying that, you know, about, you know, around each other.
Yeah.
But then we were like seeing each other like, well, you just like this hot dude on Instagram, actually, and I like their photo too. So like, we know our eyeballs aren't broken, so
That part.
So,
we're good.
you
But
know,
you know, just
yeah. So at my job, like Krill sends me like cute boy pictures when he's out at the grocery store, you know, creeper pics of cute guys. Yeah, all the time. I do it.
he sent them to us too.
So
In the group chat.
Goodness.
He'd be in the
Send them back
he'd be in the
and forth.
airport, be like, look at us
Right?
now.
Exactly. So, and then the girls at work, they're like, "So you guys have an open relationship?" I'm like, "No, it's just a cute boy. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
Like,
a
it's not
guy."
that deep.
And they're like, "Well, I would never." And I'm just like, "Bitch, it's a picture of a cute guy. You don't
Yeah.
look at him when you're passing in the
Yeah.
grocery store."
Right.
My husband takes a pic.
He said, my husband is thoughtful.
Bro, it's
and he
right,
be
it's-
thinking about
it's,
me.
It's the stalking for me.
But that's
It's right.
right. I just want to take a picture.
Can I take your picture?
I'll give you $50.
Can I take your picture? Can I take your picture?
I'll give you $50. So yeah, it's a straight people thing. You guys should have straight people on here and really pick their brains and make them look like idiots.
No, they got enough. Make them look like idiots. I was about to say, no, they already got enough media
Right. They can stay over there.
over there. So yeah, community, let us know, like, how do you feel? Like, if your partner or your situation was paying for OnlyFans, do you feel that's cheating? A, is it a big deal? B, C, should they break up? What's the communication that's lacking there in that situation? Let us know. Send your questions to aya@minoritetyreport.com or DM us for future Ask Your Aunties. And we need a new stash, so 2023 is coming up. Let us know, let us know, let us know. 'Tis the season to be messy, so let us know what's going on. So every time we have the husbands on, I feel like we play a game with them because it kind of you get to see their personalities and their responses and things like that. And so this is another year of another game. And this was
Or
called.
his face.
This is called Let's Get Deep. Ooh, deep,
Okay.
deep, baby. Yes. Hey.
Sweeter and sweeter.
Is that how it goes? So what we're gonna do is each couple's gonna get, and so let me shuffle it up. Gonna get the same question. So both of you have to answer the same question. You get one pass, and you can pass it to any couple. But just know,
So you have to pass as a
if you don't want to answer that question, if you
Got it.
decide
As
as
a
a team,
So like if your partner answers it, then you have to answer it, basically.
pretty much, so you
Yeah.
might want to consult with your partner
Okay.
before.
And if
You know, my family like to know the rules of the game.
That part. And so if you pass, you can pick what couple you want to pass it to. But now your pass is done.
Yeah.
And you just know that in a future round, if another couple don't want to answer something and they pass it to you, you're stuck.
all right, no passes.
So we're going to do it 3 rounds. And then what we're going to do is for the 4th round, there's going to be a Russian roulette. Oh, and I don't even want to say Russian roulette. It's going to be a, what's another country?
Just roulette. Just a roulette.
It's just going to be a roulette round.
America,
Right.
America roulette.
It's going to be a roulette round where that last card, we all got to answer it. It is what it is, and we won't know what it is.
I think that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So who wants to go first? What couple wants to go first?
We will.
Okay.
Oh,
So, and I shuffled it. I'm not gonna know. I'm not gonna look. So
Give him
here's
a
the
tough
first one. Ooh. Choked or spanked?
Both.
Ooh. Okay. Now he said no hesitation. Ho.
That was quick.
First of all, he lying. Ain't no damn choke. Okay. Because chokes means I'm gonna do this to you, and he'd be like, "Don't put your hands around my neck."
Yeah, no, like
I can't even. I
never-
can't even go like this. I can't even go like on the back of his neck. He'd be like, "Get off me!" So ain't nothing going around his neck but a damn necklace or a collar at that. So on a shirt.
I was responding back into a couple, like
It could be
oh,
individual.
you to
but
me,
that
me
was
to
nice.
you kind of thing.
Right. He
Yeah.
said, I'm gonna choke the shit out you, Terrell.
That's what you get for putting your arm around my neck on the podcast.
Oh, that's so
That part.
So Jarrell, you said both?
I mean, I guess it is both. Yeah. I mean, if we're answering as a couple, I thought we were answering individually.
I thought so too, but he switched the rules up.
Yeah,
so he said,
no, we're doing it individually.
You know, I was excited by that question, so I have to go quick.
There you go. She's got.
So we know what's about to go down after this. Jarrell, you got a safe word? Do you need us to dial 911?
Ain't no safe word. She's a professional.
I know that's right. Boo. All right, Adam and Dewan.
Let's do it.
Ooh, it's a long one.
What sexual position do you think is overrated? Which do you think is underrated?
Doggy style is definitely overrated.
Dewan's like, damn.
Okay, Dewan.
Said, shot my shit down. Damn. She said, won't be doing that again.
You even got a word about me.
I've always thought that though.
Okay, so then what's
Overrated
underrated
is. Wait. Oh, go ahead.
Underrated?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how many sexual positions are there? Let me think.
Oh.
I don't be knowing the
You can
names of them
answer
though.
first.
I don't even. I just be doing them.
That part.
Well,
I feel like anything that requires like stretching beforehand is overrated.
Yeah.
I mean, like don't need to do acrobatics in order to get the job done.
but that's why she stretches every day, though.
She stay ready.
That's funny.
Okay, you ready, Corey Everett?
Yeah.
Is there anything you've been wanting to try sexually but have been too scared or nervous to ask?
Oh, shit.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh shit.
I'm not scared to ask.
What you nervous to ask that you want to put out to the world?
Right.
Because
I know one of them. I don't know if you want to say that.
Ask and you shall receive. 'Tis the season, to be giving. So
I already know one. Is that what popped in your mind first?
I had nothing but. I mean, you kind of choked me out the other night.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It was the first time. She liked it.
Hey, this is Minora Midnight, not Minora Tea.
I mean, it's the After Dark expansion, so spoiler alert. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husband. Anything that's too nervous
What's
or scared
yours?
to ask? Let me think. That's
I
a
don't
good
know if I
question.
want to hear this. Should I leave the room?
No,
because you're gonna be there anyways.
that part. Too nervous. No, like I just know stuff that you don't like doing that I enjoy. I already said at the beginning, I'll sit on his face all day, every day, and that's not his ministry.
Why are you making that face?
I don't want.
I'm with you.
But
I'm with you.
Yeah, he doesn't like, but I enjoy it. So I'm like, come on, girl, just for a hot second.
and like sometimes come. Ugh.
Yeah, you got to be in the mood.
Yeah.
See, we be sharing too much. Okay, yes.
Next.
Next question. Jarrell and Nick, has your view on sex changed over the years? How?
That's a
Yes.
good question.
How?
I guess just not being afraid, at least for me, to communicate with him, like what I would like, what, I want to try and stuff like that. Like, I think when it comes to our sex, we communicate very well as far as our needs. So that way, like, there ain't no straying or there's no need to want anyone else or something like that. Like giving each other the opportunity to be everything that we want for each other or that we need for each other. So we actually communicate quite regularly, actually.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't think there's anything that has changed in my views. And I agree with Jarrell that we communicate on needs, what we want to try or what we want to do. Yeah.
I definitely made you a lot more freaky, though.
Hey.
I released the beast, y'all.
Ooh. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or she was lying, and acting like she was buttoned up, and then she said, "Well, I'll just go ahead and unbutton."
Either way, it worked.
Right. Either way, we both got what we want. So
Exactly. Okay, that was a good question. Oh, this is a tame one. Dinner date or movie date?
Movie.
Dinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe dinner and a movie. Shit.
We always do. He gets what he wants. I get what I want.
yeah.
I know that's right.
If it was the first day, I wouldn't go to the movies, but
Right.
just for like a date night, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your answer to that? I know yours. You like dinner. But then you like a movie too. But
I like them both. But
like
dinner
food.
first.
Yeah.
Let's eat.
Ours are getting crazy. Okay, if you had a sex room, what would you want in it?
A sling.
I knew that answer. And I would gladly put a
I would
sling
actually
in it.
want a sling too. Yeah.
We actually have
He's
a
not lying.
basement
Yeah.
for that. There's a back room in our basement. If we cleared it out from all the
Oh, for all your
Christmas
fucking Christmas shit.
shit, you could actually do.
You'll have room there when you put all your Christmas stuff out.
Maybe. All I want for Christmas
Is a sling.
I know, I agree. I think that would be fun. And we might do more than 3 rounds. This was going quicker than I thought. I was like 3 rounds because we'd be talking, but maybe not. Would you ever, this is for Nick and Jarrell, would you ever attend a swingers party?
Yes.
Okay.
I have in the past. I was not ready to. I'm in a place now that I could with him just because I know he ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere.
Right.
So, like I'm in a mature place where I could. I know definitely back then when I did in a previous relationship, I was not ready at all whatsoever. But I would. There were some fun moments, but then again, just I wasn't in an age where I was mature enough to not get jealous.
He was like the Ashy Auntie's person.
What did you do?
What did you do?
Shut up.
Let's just say that some rules were broken and someone got slapped mid-thrust.
And we know it wasn't Jarrell getting slapped.
It was not.
They fighting.
Right.
That Capricorn energy.
She stayed fighting during sex too.
Like, how'd I break a wrist?
The time is always now. Okay.
Oh, that's funny. Nick.
I don't know. I have never attended one, so I don't know what actually to expect out of that, and I don't know how if I would feel overwhelmed or if that's my thing or not. So I don't really know how to answer to this, but I would probably be open to like go first time and just see if that's my type of thing, if I like it or not, or
Yay!
We did it, Joe.
Wait, I gotta share this. He went to his first jockstrap party.
Oh,
like at a club. It was underwear night.
Oh yeah, I went
Yeah.
to the underwear night.
Yeah, he went to underwear night at
and
a
you wore
gay
underwear?
club. No.
No, because I wasn't actually prepared to go to that. I was just going to have a drink, and then my friends decided to go there, so I just went there to just see.
There you go.
And you should have saw him, y'all. He was like, "We should go sometime."
Right.
It was actually really nice because I don't know what I was expecting, like something very intense, or I don't know. But then I went there, everybody was just like having fun and drinking, but just in underwear. So it was just
there's a
another
freedom
night.
to it. There's like for how bold Corey could be at times.
Never do
he's for sure the more maybe tame. I don't know what the word to use between the two of us is. Say it again.
Conservative.
Maybe because, yeah.
I like to say demure.
Between the two, so stuff like that too. He's the same way. Like he thinks it's gonna be one thing,
Yeah.
And then he gets there, he's like, "Oh shit, it's not that at all." And now I'm free, and now I want like.
Yeah, exactly.
and so
that's how I felt.
and so like even yeah.
So we're going on this.
I know what I was gonna say, but like,
We're going on this
it.
gay cruise for the first time. First gay cruise, first cruise.
Yeah, first cruise period.
And so we're going through
They just released the
the
theme party.
Facebook page of all the people that are going, and you can kind of see who's posting and blah 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 blah, and see what they look like. Bitch, they're all gonna be in their fucking jock straps and leather gear, and I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do there?
Me included. I'll be out
Watch
there,
them in their jock straps.
Yeah.
Exactly. And here's the thing, like I guarantee, like, and it happens all the time with him. Like again, like I was saying, like he thinks it's gonna be one thing, or he feels he's gonna be maybe overwhelmed or like too shy for it or something like that. But then guaranteed, he's gonna get there. He'll be like, "Oh shit, hold on, it's not that. I feel comfortable now. I feel I can let the guard down," and he's gonna be out there. Like, so like that's why I try to remind him and sometimes like that, because like he'll easily put that guard up. And I'm like, girl, like nobody's like especially from what I understand for some of these kind of like gay cruises and things like that, is like no one's there to judge anyone. Hey, you spending a shit ton of money to be on vacay.
But I judge.
I was gonna say, but that's why I think you might like the people watching, Corey, because you do be judging. I could just see you sitting. I can see you finding a good spot where you can see everything and everyone, and you have that one bartender who keeps it coming, and you like, you gotta go nowhere.
But here's the thing, like they're gonna play his type of music because like the crowd is more his crowd than my crowd.
It's my
I was like, and the other day I was like, girl, let Depeche Mode come on, you're gonna queen the fuck out. He's like, you right.
So I do have to say one thing. There's 6 of us going, so I bought the what's the from Titanic, the necklace.
Oh,
The blue heart, the blue
Blue
ocean.
heart of the ocean.
Yeah, that's what it is. Heart of the
I
ocean.
found 6 of them on Amazon, and I bought 6
Stop.
of them, so we all have one to
He's
wear
like, I just want to throw it in the ocean.
throughout the cruise. And at the end of the
That's so dramatic.
we're gonna just toss them off. They're sparkly. I should show you all.
You would love that. He loves. He
I
loves
might need
Titanic.
one.
Lord help us.
It's
All right,
beautiful.
here we go. Dewan and Adam, have you ever been out in public while commando?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that naked?
Yes,
Yeah.
dear.
Like no underwear.
No, nowhere.
Just willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think we all have.
I hate it.
Sure.
I can't.
Not with like pants, like with a zipper. Hell no.
Yeah.
Like nude beach.
No, my thighs are too big, and it just be.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, I am.
mean, there's
That too.
there's always Carmex for that.
There's always Carmex.
Yeah.
All right, Corey.
No.
We'll do maybe.
No.
I'm gonna get time to giving hickeys. Yes or no? You.
That's when we were passionate. No.
Oh my goodness.
Stupid. No, like I don't want to tell. Yes, I'm for it.
Okay. Next.
Here for it. Nigga Drill, how would you describe what an orgasm feels like?
Oh.
How would you describe how an orgasm feels like?
Put it into a song.
It's so
I
soft.
don't know how to express this.
That's a hard question, actually.
I really don't know, but like.
Oh, I know what song I would say. It feels good.
You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely couldn't do it into a song, but as far as describing it, I don't know. Like, my right nipple is very like hardwired,
Yeah.
and then for some reason, after an orgasm, the whole right side of my body becomes very hypersensitive.
Yeah.
Like, literally, just even like touching my leg and like throughout, like, so like, I don't know. It's just the right side of my body just takes off.
Hypersensitive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if women have that direct line with their nipple to their
The JJ.
whatever it is.
Whatever.
Whatever they
clit.
is, and then the face.
In, in addition, Nick,
I don't know. 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 I don't know I'd feel.
How you feel? Go ahead and describe it. I answered the question, so you gotta go ahead and describe it.
Can I just drink?
No, that's not the rule.
It was too late. You could have passed.
Yeah, you could have passed. I answered.
I'm gonna drink anyways.
You can say it feels great.
Yeah, I mean, it totally feels great. Mind blowing.
There you go.
All right. Dewan Adam.
Welcome.
Handcuffs or blindfolded?
Ooh.
Blindfold.
Yeah. That's what I would have said.
Yeah, I'd say blindfold too.
Same here. You ain't about to
Yeah.
handcuff me.
No.
Yeah, not handcuffs.
No.
There's too much systemic racism going on for me to be able to like get into that fantasy. But a rope situation could be kind of interesting.
Come on, rope burn, velvet rope. Come on
Oh my
now.
gosh.
What? You don't like that song?
No, I love.
All right.
Are you kidding? I was there.
What year?
Oh, I don't know, but it was
96. You always say
96, HBO Live special.
HBO Live special.
Janet Jackson
Madison
live,
Square
Madison
Garden.
Square Garden.
Picture it, Sicily,
Picture it,
1822.
First time I ever did ecstasy too.
That's what he says
Shit.
every time he hears Velvet Rope. He tells me that same damn story.
Throb.
Okay, now.
That actually would be a dope concert to like take an edible or like a Molly or something too.
It sounds like she's gonna do in 2023 a Velvet Rope-esque tour.
I'm so there.
That's the rumor.
Bitch better have
It's
it
the
at Madison Square
25-year
Garden.
anniversary.
Yes.
Like, ooh,
Okay, that will be
I'm here
down.
for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do one more round, and then we'll do like the Russian or the roulette
Russian,
round. Okay.
yeah.
What is your favorite part of my body?
There's two things.
Ooh,
Oh,
but
there's
I did
three.
Ooh, 3.
Can I give all three?
Sure.
Your penis.
Okay.
Your balls.
Yeah.
And I love you from behind the V of your back.
Ooh, okay now. You better speak on it.
I
know that's right. You better speak on it.
That's right.
Oh, no.
They should put that on a Hallmark.
No, I want to hear it. No, don't cover it
No,
up now.
because he always says, and then you turn around.
Stop.
Corey is the king of, and the queen of, give you a compliment, but then bring your ass right back down. Whatever. What's my favorite? I love your hands.
I know they're nice, right?
You have great hands, and they do great things. I love your lips.
I have my dad's lips.
You gotta answer for everything.
Everything. And then certain times I like your eye. Like your eyes change colors.
I know when they get yellowy.
And then my fourth one is I love your balls.
Yes.
He has great balls.
Thanks.
That's true.
You're welcome. Again.
How long is your ideal sex session? Your ideal sex session.
Not shorter than 60 minutes.
Ooh,
for
get
sure.
in there. I know that's right, Nick. Jarrell.
I would have to agree.
There we go. See.
Yeah.
Take notes, because this bitch be like, he be like, hurry up.
5 minutes and I'm fine.
He said, hurry the fuck up.
Yeah. No, we made sure to plan a date night. A date night.
That's right.
Not a moment. That's an evening. Yeah.
He said, evening with the stars.
But
I know that's
there be water breaks. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, now we need to take notes. We did a night of the stars, honey.
I thought the same thing. We should.
Water breaks and all. Dewan and Adam, would you sell nudes for money? I said them.
Maybe in my 20s. I don't know if I would do it now.
How much money?
Yeah, that's the question. How much money?
OnlyFans, $4.99 a month.
$4.99.
That's $407,000 a year.
Honey, they be making bank.
Yeah.
Like, I'm working too hard for my little paycheck.
I wonder what do they claim on their taxes?
I don't know, but
That's a good
enough.
question.
Rich.
That's a
Do
good
they
question.
pay them?
my bank account say rich hoe.
But for real though, you get 100,000 people in a year and they pay $4.99. Like
Seriously,
Yeah, that adds up.
that's
the math is mathing.
yeah, it really is.
Like, let me take my little V back and balls and penis. All right. Do you like to talk during sex?
You do.
I've got.
The way you said it,
I feel like that's as I've gotten older. I don't think I used to talk that much during sex. Now it's kind of a turn on to be like, yeah, you fucking like that, yeah.
I'm not.
You're not a talker.
I'm not a talker. I just bite the pillow.
All right, last round.
I'm kidding.
What is a non-sexual thing your partner does that turns you on? That's a good question.
I like that question.
And maybe we all answer this one. This like each couple. That's kind of a cool question.
a non-sexual thing. I don't know if anytime he touches my butt, like he just touch it or he compliments my butt.
Well, honey, I mean, like it's hard not to. It's out there, shit. Like,
But when it comes to him, though, when it comes to him, though, I'd be like,
it's a different thing, yeah.
I'm like, so you sit there, so you gonna do it? And like,
We said non-sexual. She already done turned it back to a night session.
but I mean, that's why it's my favorite because it leads to
The sexual. When it gets sexual. What, Nick? What's your answer?
I don't know. For me, it's like I feel like every time he tries to give me a massage, just like by watching TV or something, I feel something going on. I'm like,
Ooh,
oh, Jarrell, stop.
It's like
Real
that
stuff.
play, Dewan. It's like that play.
Exactly, Dewan.
Like, Jarrell, okay, stop.
But anytime we kiss, though, it also happens. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's sexual.
When it gets sexual. Adam and Dewan.
When Adam dances, that turns me on.
Aww.
Because he doesn't like dance a lot, but
Yeah.
like every once in a while we're going out or whatever. Actually, when we were at Market Days, he did a lot of dancing. He's got like a cute little like move.
and y'all did a lot of something else then too, huh?
I would say when he massages me, I love being touched.
Yeah. Yeah.
You first.
What is my, like, Corey always has his defenses up. Even 10 years, like, but when you get those glimpses, like, especially like when he's just happy, like whether it's just like decorating or like he gets in that mood of cooking.
Oh, when I did my shoulder shimmy.
No, just man.
Decorating, remember?
Yeah, oh, that was funny. Yeah. No, there's just these moments that you can tell is just pure joy for him. I'm like, oh, and it makes me want to like boohoo. Like, it makes me want to boohoo. I'm like, okay. That's why I like
That's
you.
it. That's it. And we still together.
Oh, you about to tear? Oh.
No, I'm not. So mine is when you're walking out the front door to go to work.
Uh-huh.
That turns me on.
Does it? Just because you're happy I'm going out the house.
Walk out the house.
That part.
That's
I
funny.
think, personally, I think,
Or
we got
paused.
Frozen.
well, there's some.
Ooh.
Oh, did we freeze?
No.
No.
They froze.
They
They
froze.
froze.
That's weird.
Look, make sure she on that right internet. 'Cause,
Right. Are you on the right internet, Dewan? Let me
Adam,
text
are you
him.
dancing right
There he
now?
is.
No.
There y'all are.
They're back.
Are you on the right internet?
Oh, they froze again.
Let me see here.
To the
On
roof.
the right internet.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm back.
Internet.
Okay. All right.
Let me see you, girl.
Yeah.
That was
What's the
so
answer,
weird.
girl?
It just
We're gonna wait for Adam to come.
Oh, yes. There she is. And I'm liking the nude shirt on you, Adam. Like the nude color.
Thank you.
I like a little like monochromatic.
I love
moment.
nudes and beiges.
Yeah.
I think we missed your question.
So the question
You
was,
froze.
so the question was, what is a non-sexual thing your partner does that turns you on?
Oh,
And so mine was
yeah.
like the pure joy moments that Corey has when he's just like in his element.
Yeah.
And he's
The
pausing.
shade.
Well, no, they're paused. So I think mine is your intelligence. It is your intelligence.
Okay, now I'll take that too.
He's smart.
Thank you, boo. All
I
right.
almost feel like I need to change my answer though to Dewan's answer though too, because this one used to be a professional ballroom dancer.
Oh,
So when the
that would
hips
turn
get to
me on.
moving though, the hips get to moving, and he'll be like doing some spins, and he'll be doing like some salsa. Like we'll watch Dancing with the Stars, and he'll get up and do, and I'm like,
So yeah, that's my man right there.
and too. I'm like,
Nick, do you still like in Seattle? Do you go to like any kind of ballroom class? You should do that.
Yeah,
Or are you
no,
just like I had enough of it?
I've been thinking of like getting back to it and maybe just see how it goes.
Yeah.
she's like, I've been in music videos and on things already, so I'm
professional.
established. She said I'm
Professional.
established.
She said
already.
1996, Madison Square Garden. All right, here's the last one that we all have to answer. I'm gonna shuffle. I'm gonna spread us
This
out.
the
Pick a
roulette.
card.
Corey, pick a good one.
This is funny. Have you ever accidentally sent a nude to the wrong person?
I don't
Nope.
think so.
No,
No.
I have not either.
No.
I sent a wrong text to the wrong person.
Oh, to your mother.
To my mom. Trying
I remember
to
you
text this
saying that.
Ooh.
I remember you saying that on the
to
podcast.
this day. That shit gives me like heart palpitations. It was nasty too. Oh my god. I will never live. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and I know my mom's probably listening now. She probably remember it.
What was
Oh,
it? Can you say? I can't remember.
I can't remember, but the extent was like, let's get it on.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Oh, like thinking about it, it's like too
Okay, let's do
much.
one more question because we
Okay.
all said no except for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Well, because we kind of answered that.
Yeah, we already did that.
Okay. Community, we want to give you a good one for this final one.
Is that a good one for the last one?
I can't even see it.
Put your glasses down on your top of your head. Okay, here we're gonna look.
Yeah, just look through it. Just look through it.
No. No.
It's been so nice having y'all on, though. I've been enjoying this.
Same here, right?
You know, I
Yeah.
think we need to do the game first because I think it loosens us all up. And
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
you know what I
that is
mean,
true.
for future episodes.
Okay, I guess we'll do the biannually or the quarterly, the QBRs.
Yeah.
QBR.
Oh, okay, maybe this one.
What's something? Okay.
What is something you would never do sexually?
Fuck a bitch.
Scat.
I'm with you. That's
Yeah.
what it is for me,
No.
Scott.
Yeah.
And I should have
That's a
enough.
no.
But if you take that off the table, because I feel like for a lot of people, not all, but for a lot of people, that's like their go-to, right? So if you take that off the table, of the other things that doesn't have to do with, blood or bodily
Yeah, so,
functions,
right, body fluids.
okay,
That's a good question then. Okay, take that off the table.
take it off the table.
What would I never do?
Well, then there really isn't much left.
Right?
I don't think I don't have a desire to be fisted.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Like,
Yeah.
I might
agree with
fist.
you.
You want me to fist you, boo? I might.
Have to wear diapers after that.
Honey, I work for a client, but
I'm gonna some of your.
I would say like race play.
oh god, that's a good one too.
That's a good
Like if I think about like there's a lot of other things that I could probably think about, but then I'm trying to be conscious of, there are certain things that are kinks. And so I don't want to like automatically go to a kink.
Yeah.
But even though this could be considered a kink, I'm not with it. Like anything that feels like, you're trying to like, I
demean
can't
me
deal with
solely
that.
because of race.
Yeah.
No.
Even if
like,
it's even if it's role playing, like, I don't want no foots on the heads. I don't want no, none of that.
I mean, a foot on the head. What they got to do with race?
He said Nick got a nice foot.
Okay. Yeah, but the race play thing is like, it's for me.
Yeah,
that's not the T.
Don't call me no damn N-word.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I've been invested before, so
Mine would be,
I can say it would be race play. There's not much left on the table.
I remember I remember back in my single days, I dated a guy kind of like for a little bit until I kind of found out that he was like into like fisting and like a bunch of leather stuff and whatever. And I was kind of intrigued by it, but then I was like, this isn't my it's not my, yes, it's not. And so I ended up letting it go, whatever. But I was just like, the thought was there, like, oh, well, this could be interesting to try.
Yeah,
but then I was like,
your sugar walls
not into
get
it.
stretched out.
Your sugar walls get stretched out.
Let me tell you, it just happened. Okay, the real tea is it just happened. I wasn't just like, I want to just it. Honestly, all of a sudden, he was like, and I was just like, oh, like,
keep going.
Just keep swimming.
Clap
Just
your
keep
hands.
swimming.
Hey, I know that's right. And you know what? Actually, there was another deck that I had that were like kind of more easier questions that weren't as sexual, and we won't get into it. We'll save that for another day because there was actually some good questions in this deck. So let's get deep. If you want to sponsor us, let us know because this shit is dope. Like, there's some cool questions in there too, just even one-on-one.
Yeah.
They kind of just spark conversation and different ways to think about your relationship, especially like, I mean, we've all been in relationships for a minute at this point. So it's just like, just kind of be like, okay, what adds a spark? What adds something that I might not even know about you that we haven't even talked about that deeply about? So it's a cool little purchase. Got it from Amazon. Hey, Jarrell. Amazon Prime Day that they just had. So I was like, okay, that could be cool for the husband's episode. But hobbies, we love you all. We appreciate you all.
We love you back.
Thank you. Hey. And thank you, and we'll do this
Thanks
more
for
often.
having us.
Absolutely.
You should do it more often.
We should do it more often. We absolutely should.
I think you probably get more comments when the husbands are on, I think.
We get a lot of downloads when the husband. I'm not gonna lie. I can't front on it. We do get a lot of downloads when the
numbers
husbands
don't lie.
You're right.
And the husbands don't either.
And on that note, wash your hands, wash your legs, wash your ass. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.